And my manager even said to me in one of my one-to-ones, he was like, I need to have a think on whether this job is for me or not. I'm so sorry, did you not hire me? And for me, I take that as you don't think that this job is for me. Now that's making me think. That's making me really anxious because now I'm thinking I'm going to lose my job. Because I guess I'm just tired of like having to just be so fake going to work. Like, oh my God, it's like going to work feels like I'm performing and I can't do it. Like, I'm so tired of getting to work and having to be so fake and just like, hi, how was your weekend? Like, I don't care. Like, just talking to me. It's like, leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. I want to do my work and go home. But it's like, in corporate world, you can't be like that. Otherwise, be pulled on it. I am tired of crying every time I go to work and waking up and literally having anxiety attacks before going to work. That is not normal. So I actually prayed for this job. And it's so funny seeing how it is now, because when I applied for the job and when I got the job, and I even did a video, I was so excited watching it back. I just think, oh, babes. Literally, I'm watching it and I'm thinking, you do not know what you're in for. So I applied for this job and I was so excited, guys. I was so excited. I really thought that this job was gonna be like my get out card of where my life just transformed, because before this job I actually worked in another job which was quite toxic, so I really wanted to get out of this job. So when I got this job I was like, yes, I'm out, I'm free, I'm finally free. But here I am now, and I literally have even signed up for therapy. That's how intense my emotions get being at this job. Like, I've had my fair share of heartbreak and working in other toxic places, but this place has literally forced me to actually sign up for therapy because that's how bad it is. Because I'm on the probation, right? And it's like each one-to-one I've been having is that my engagement is low, and it's like I'm a worker where I want to go to a job, I want to go to work, do my work and go home. But no, you can't do that here. You have to go to work and you have to be, hi. And that's not me. I'm not that type of worker. I'm a worker where I go to work and I do my work and I go home. He also said that, oh, it's like I come to work, you know, put my head down and just do my job and go home. I'm so sorry, it's not what work is for. Like, I cannot work with people whose work is their lives. I can't, because work is not my life. I'm only here to pay my bills and go on holiday. I'm not here, like, I don't care about climbing the corporate ladder. I don't care about getting, like, raising promotions and all this stuff. I don't care about that. I just want to go to work and do my job and go home. Other than that as well, I'm doing stuff which wasn't even in my job description. What I thought I was going to do is like 20% of what I actually do. And this is not what I signed up for. This is not. And I guess now I'm just in a weird space of kind of questioning God on why did I get this job if it was going to lead to my mental state being like this, right? Because guys, when I tell you, my anxiety is so high. I am just tired. And yeah, I can say that I'm in a weird place where I'm just like, because I'm on probation, half of me is kind of like, oh, I kind of hope I actually don't pass it just so I can be freed. But then another half of me is like, I actually pay bills now. Like, I moved out with my boyfriend and I've actually got big responsibilities now where I actually need a job. So it's kind of like a weird, confusing situation I'm in. But I'm just like, my mental health, like, I'm getting money, but at what cost, guys? When I tell you I'm crying, like, the thing is, I'm already emotional. So half of me is like, oh, maybe I'm just being, you know, dramatic, and maybe give it a while, you know. No, I've been here for like 4 months, and I've felt like this probably since the beginning of March. So since the beginning of March to now, I've literally been in a state where I just don't know how much longer I can do this for. Really questioning God, like, why did you give me this job if it was going to lead to me feeling literally depressed? So then I did some thinking. I'm thinking, you know what is something that I actually want to do? Because I am applying for jobs, so it's not like I am planning on quitting and just doing nothing. I am applying for jobs, but I'm applying, I'm like, what job do I even want? There's no jobs that I want. And it's just a really weird situation because I just don't know what's going on. I really don't. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on. Something that I actually want to do, and that's, you know, YouTube. So here I am pushing myself to do this because I'm like, you know what, I need something on the side to keep me going, and that's probably going to be YouTube. Don't get me wrong, I am grateful that I got this job because at the end of the day, this job allowed me to pay like my first month's rent and deposit as well. So it helped funded me, like, obviously get this place, which I absolutely love. It allowed me and my boyfriend to afford this place as well. Some pros which have come with this job, but my mental health is just decreasing. I think the problem is that I am working in an environment where it's very like eyes on you. Like, I will do something and if I miss out just the teeniest thing, it's pulled on. Or it's like I will do something and it's like, oh, you should have done it like this. Or there's always something that is like, basically whatever I do is not good enough. That's what it is. And one thing about me is I know my work is good. I'm not like a lazy worker. I'm not going to go to work and not complete my tasks and just kind of just take the piss. No. If I go to work and I have a set of things I need to do, I will do them. The only thing is that I'm not going to be chatty. I'm not going to be talking to you and be like, oh, you know, what are you doing for your weekend? And you know what's funny is I actually can be like that. I can be a chatty person at work. You know, in my previous jobs, I would literally go to work just to talk. And I love talking, you know, and this, I'm not trying to make it seems like I'm painting myself up to be some kind of like miserable worker who goes to work and just like, you know, like I can be very talky, and I'm a very social person. However, in this environment, when it feels like your personality is getting nitpicked, it can make you just feel so on edge. I feel like I'm even scared to breathe or even to blink wrong. It's really taken a toll on me, and I thought that maybe it was just like feedback, and you know, you just need to handle how you take feedback. But it's like it's so much deeper, guys, that I can't really dive into because we'll be here all day. But it was like, it's just the constant nitpicking constantly, and it got to a point where I started to log situations that have happened because I was thinking, is it in my head? And it's starting to feel like I'm kind of like being gaslit in terms of like the things that I'm thinking are happening aren't happening, but they are happening because I've documented them, and you've said this and you said this and you've done this, but with my coworker you didn't really do it like that. So that's why my mental health, and I just feel like I go to work and I'm just being watched, and it just feels like anything that I do is not good enough, and I'm just tired of it. So I guess, yeah, I'm just in a space now. I'm just trying to figure out what my next step is. I'll be so real, I don't even know what the aim of this video was. I think it was more of just like a rant, and just to kind of see like, how are people coping out there working like a corporate job? Because I could say this is my first like serious corporate job, and I'm just like, I can't do this, you know. People have been in that place for like nearly 10 years. I can't do that. I can't be in the same place for 10 years. Like, even the thought of that's just making me. So I guess it was just kind of like a rant, I guess, just to see like how other people are coping in the like corporate space. You know, how's it going? How are you doing? Because I'm on my knees. I can't do this. Yeah, that was my rant. Bye.